Zip up your favourite tracksuit. We are back. I am sick of the level of disrespect that Stanley is getting. He has left Braga and all the clubs have gone quiet. They say he's done nothing. He is not good enough for any of the big teams, not even the mid-table teams, mate. Apparently getting to a Europa League final means nothing these days. Winning a couple of League Cups with Braga, winning the league with Rapid Vienna means absolutely nothing. And he's had to go to Hamburg, where they've only signed him on a one-year deal, saying if he avoids relegation, they'll give him the extension. I'm sick of the disrespect, mate. I'm absolutely sick of the disrespect. So Stanley is about to prove to everyone why he is the GOAT. If you are new around here, subscribe. And if you enjoy this video, leave it a like. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, how it goes. Half a season, every episode comes out every Sunday at 4. Now let's take a look at the boys. We got Jata on the left and Neri. Both of them, nothing too flash, decent bit of pay. Jata's got some decent finishing. Nunes up front, mate, 78 rated. Pretty young, he's got good finishing, good heading. I'm liking the look of it. We've got quite a young midfield. Etting and Doria young. Cherry's alright, we will bring in another centre attacking mid though. Barreca at left back, he's got good crossing, I like that. Koza 77 rated, he is young. Fernandez in net, 76 rated, cannot complain. Lachette's our captain, 30 years of age, 76 rating, he is alright. And we're bringing in another right back, so don't you worry about that. Before we make some signings though, we've got some games to play where the scouts find us some players. I think Germany can be the place where Stanley really makes his name. First thing first, we turn the Volkswagen Park Stadium, mate, into an absolute fortress. I'm not expecting it to happen in the first season, maybe not even the second, but by that third season I expect that we will have built an absolute monster of a team and we will be taking over German football and maybe even winning some trophies in Europe. But life at Hamburg did not start well. With a draw in our first game, we came up against Hoffenheim, who absolutely slapped us about the place. With that, we signed Gaboho, or however you say his name, 14.5 mil. Forget about him though, he was useless. Kuntler, that lad, we paid his release clause. We hadn't scouted him, we didn't know what rating he was. We paid about 3.5 mil for him. Turned out he was 77 rated. Absolute quality signing. And then the team against Leverkusen would suddenly come alive and we would get a 2-0 win. It wouldn't take long though before we were brought back down to reality by Mönchengladbach. 2-0 loss. The team is just so inconsistent. We come up against Bayern, we put in a very good performance, but an early goal from them means they come away with the 1-0 win. And after that, it is an away trip to Dortmund, and I just said to the players, remember the Leverkusen game. And a man that remembered that was Nunes, who came away with a hat-trick. Mate, they were so open in the middle of the park and Nunes was on form, mate. Look at this for a strike, absolutely unstoppable. With that, I felt the team could crack on and climb up the table. Nunes with his match ball hat-trick, the team's in good confidence, spirits are high, it is time to turn things around. We have been so inconsistent, we need to start getting some wins at home. And what game is better than going up against a team that is more or less bottom of the table? Never mind. Mainz, what are you doing? This is not part of the script. They're absolutely tearing us apart in this one. Half an hour in, they're already 2-0 up. The boys' heads, they're already dropping. What is wrong with the lot of them? Suddenly, we're 3-0 down. Half-time team talk didn't seem to do much. We do get a goal back, but at this point, it's just too late. Mainz, they end up winning 4-1. Dreadful result for us, absolutely dreadful. That inconsistent form after 15 games has left us sat in 10th. Much higher than I was expecting, to be fair, and I am quite pleased with that. Our next games that we're up against Hoffenheim and Wolfsburg. 2 wins there, and you never know. Next episode, if we actually hit some good form, we could propel, hit top 6 and get European football. Let's get them 2 games underway. Our home form has been dreadful. Now would be the time to turn it around. we win our final game at home, then in the second half of the season, we can start getting some wins at home and turn this form around. Hertha Berlin, mate, we're ready for you. Stanley, he's been tweaking the tactics, mate. He's been grilling the team, working them hard. I am expecting a win here. But 20 minutes in and we're already 1-0 down. What is going on, lads? What did I just say? What has Stanley said to you? He's been drilling you. He's been grilling you. And it has just not been going in. They nearly make it 2-0 just before half time as well. Luckily for us, it is offside. Second half, though, the boys came out in force, mate. Early on, we have a chance. Great save from the keeper, but they wouldn't keep us out for long. Yes, that is right. We get the goal. Unfortunately, it finishes 1-1. And what's even more annoying is they only had one shot that whole game. We really should have been winning that one. And to make things even worse, the game after against Wolfsburg, we have to have the second team out because the games were so close together. And in this game, we were all over them, mates. The team, I think that draw in the last game gave the team enough confidence, because in this one, they were all over it, mate. Or it could just be the fact the second team, these players feel like they've got something to prove. Unfortunately, though, it finishes 0-0, and that means we finish this episode in 10th, the halfway point of the season. We're sat in 10th, 22 points. I think with a couple of signings in January, we might be able to knock on and hit top 6. Let me know if you have enjoyed this style of episode where we just absolutely shoot through it. If not, I'll go back to the old style. But if you have, let me know down in the comments. I've been KC Dice. I hope you've enjoyed. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it and let me know what you thought down in the comments. That is me signing out.